Heyo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Jim and is back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I got another tutorial for you guys on how to not get dunked on, because I know this has been a huge issue ever since next gen came out. And I'm not going to try and claim that I've never gotten dunked on, but I know me and a few other people don't really get dunked on often, so I'm just gonna give you guys like what my tips are and how I don't get dunked on, and how I'm improving my defense so I get dunked on even less every game. But yeah, I don't have any clips of me like blocking people or anything like that, because I just don't take clips when I get those. So I went to the 1v1 court and just took some clips of me getting dunked on, and I'm just going to explain to you guys what I did wrong and how you can do it better so it doesn't happen to you. And also, so like I'm trying to learn from my mistakes so it doesn't happen to me as well, because obviously contact dunks are a little broke. I do think they need to be toned down a little bit, but I am of the minority crowd who doesn't believe that they are as overpowered as people think, because contact dunks have been 10 times overpowered in previous 2Ks, but nobody's ever noticed it because like not everybody was a slasher. But this year everybody is a slasher. If you don't have a 90 driving dunk as a guard, you're a weirdo. Like you made your build wrong if you don't have a 90 driving dunk as a like if you're playing the guard position. So like everybody has the contact dunk, so it's just more prevalent. Like in previous 2Ks it would pull you into the contact dunk so much, but it feels very natural on next gen for the most part. It does definitely pull you in sometimes, but it feels very natural on next gen, and it's kind of like when you play bad defense you're gonna get dunked on. So I just want to give you all some tips on how to play better defense, and again what I've been doing. But yeah, before we get into this video and start looking at the clips, I do want to thank y'all for 500 subs. We hit that yesterday. As of this video coming out, it's November 23rd. We hit it on November 22nd, and we are not stopping there. Like, that's just halfway. I'm aiming for 1K by at least 2K22. I want to hit it before then, but that's what I'm aiming for. And yeah, I'm definitely a little demotivated, but I'm not gonna stop grinding, because this is gonna be, next gen is gonna be another one of those 2K18 situations where everybody drops out and stops playing. And I did get some advice from other YouTubers like Swante, and he said like that's exactly how people like grind and blew up. They kept grinding when no one else was, so you got to keep that up. And that's a message to all my other small content creators out there too. Don't get demotivated, just keep going, just trust me, keep making your content. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Oh, before that, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Like I said, we're on the way to 1K, even though we did just hit 500K, and I do want to thank y'all for that. But hit that sub button so we can get to 1K. Right, yeah, let's get right into it. So we're gonna look at the first clip. I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit, it's probably a little loud. We'll look at the first clip. I'll make it full screen for you guys. So again, I was on the 1v1 court. Let me skip to the part where he dunks on me. Alright, first mistake. He beat me. Right? Y'all see this. I'm thinking he's going to the right side, so I'm hanging over to the right. Bad idea. And I even moved to the right side because that's where I think he's going. What move did he do? I don't remember why I thought, okay. Just the way he did that move, I was assuming he was going to the right side. So if I'm leaving the whole left side open, he's gonna go that way. And this looks like it should be a, I don't know why to some other people it doesn't look like this should be a contact dunk, but with like if I'm going up against somebody with a 90 driving dunk, this looks to me like it should be a guaranteed contact dunk. And it was. He actually played it wrong, because I think he went out a little too much. I think he should have bodied me up more at the free throw line and then held the right stick down and gotten the easy contact dunk. He went out. It's still like, it still should be guaranteed even going out like that, but and he still gets the contact dunk. And that's bad defense on my part. So what I could have done better, and what you should do better if you're caught in this situation too, is especially this year, don't try to estimate what people are gonna do too much, because in previous 2Ks you had to do that because of how bad sliding was. You just had to guess where people would go, and that's what separated the good defenders from the bad ones. The people who could guess accurately guess where people were gonna go, and that's how you play good defense. But you don't really have to do that this year, because sliding isn't really, you definitely slide a little bit, and it's going to be like that in any 2K. It doesn't matter what type of console, what type of engine they're using, you're going to slide a little bit, but that's because it's realistic. You can't just shift from going one direction to the other in a millisecond. So I was playing the right side way too much. You can't guess where people are going to go. Your goal should be to stay in front of him the whole time, and you want to react. It's a lot easier to react this year. You want to react to what they're doing. So what I should have done, instead of running diagonal with him, it would have been better for me to just like move this direction. Instead of going like this, I went this direction. I do remember where I put my stick. I moved this direction, trying to get in front of him, like trying to go at an angle, because that's what he was doing as well. But if I would have moved more just straight in this direction, it looked like I was going that way in the first place. And then, oh, so it actually was pretty smart of him to go outside, because that stopped me from bodying him up completely. But yeah, if I had never been on that right side, if I had been, let's see when he did the move. If I had been right here this whole time and had already been moving over when I saw him doing that, it would have been a lot easier for me to get over. And I had made that mistake of moving to the right first. So that was bad defense. I tried to predict where he was going. I thought he was going to the right, and he did not. So I went to the right as a reaction to my prediction, and he went to the left. So that was bad defense. Y'all got to understand, sometimes you're just playing bad defense. And it's okay to own up to your mistakes. But if I hadn't ever gone to the right, I was like right here before I moved over, right? If I stayed right here, I'm like already in front of him. So all it takes is me going in that direction, and I can get in front of him and stop him with my clamps, and he gets no contact done. Right? And then I'll see if I have some clips of me getting contact dunks and show you guys why I did it. I did have a mini tutorial of how to not get dunked on in my contact dunk tutorial, but I think a lot of people missed that part of the video, because most people clicked on it for the contact dunk tutorial, and they probably left after that, so they didn't get to see the part where I actually showed how to not get dunked on. So I decided to just make this a separate video. Okay, let's skip to the contact dunk again. And it's the same thing again. I'm trying to predict where he's going, and I take the bait, and he goes. My reaction time was way too slow on that. Y'all see, I'm still moving to the left by the time he's moving to the right. And this is where I start turning by the time he's already picked up his speed or whatever. And let's see what direction I go in. Okay, I think that was pretty good direction, but by the time I seen he was going to the right, it was way too late. If I had stayed like around this area, I probably would have been able to cut him off just in a direct path, because again, he went kind of, okay, now he kind of took a straight shot to the hoop. But yeah, y'all see I get dunked on. Like, I wish I could play this in slow-mo. It's just bad defense. Yeah, y'all don't need to see that. Skip the miss. And this is why I went to the left. Actually, it looked like the Curry slide. So I need to get better at stopping. When somebody does the Curry slide, this is a great learning moment. I need to not fully rush to the left, because the reason I probably rushed to the left was because sometimes when people do the Curry slide, they'll go in the direction that the Curry slide happened. So he'll Curry slide and then just run around. So I probably kept on going to cut that off, but he took advantage of that and just went around. But the problem with trying to cut that off in the first place is that even if I'm right there and he goes in that direction anyway, all I have to do is back down that way, and if I get to here, like around this area, before he can go around, there's no way he's getting a contact done. So it was dumb for me to play on the left side anyway. I either should have played right up in front of him or stayed to the right like I currently am and just stopped there, because if I had stopped around here, he probably wouldn't have done this move and tried to go around. He probably again would have just gone with the Curry slide and tried to drive there. But yeah, I don't have too many examples. Again, I just have these two clips because I literally just got off the 1v1 court after taking these clips. And I wasn't like purposefully trying to get dunked on or anything like that. I was genuinely trying to play good defense so I could actually get some clips of me blocking it or whatever, but he caught me in a few of them because my defense was bad. But I wanted to help you guys out if you're having a lot of issues, because I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm getting dunked on every single play, and it's just it's bad D. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, one more thing before I end it off. If they do end up getting past you, like he got past me pretty close to the line, but if they end up getting past you like deep in the line, just wait. Don't body them up. You don't want to be hip riding. Like if I had been like I'm hip riding him right here. If you were doing that back here, just slow down a little bit and then rush behind them, and you need to have chase down artists on you. Like try to get a chase down. If you're hip riding, it's too late. So you need to slow down and try to get a block. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what my duo has been doing. And my duo especially gets a lot of blocks off of like off of when people are dunking and stuff like that. And especially when he has what's it called, the badge on. I don't know why I'm thinking interceptor and intimidator. When he's rim protector, when he's got rim protector on. Why could I not remember that badge? Whatever. I'm not even gonna cut that. I'm just gonna leave that in. But when he's got rim protector on, put that badge on. Especially if you're a big man who keeps getting dunked on, put rim protector on. He's legit been in a bad situation where, like, if I'm right here guarding somebody and they run around me and he's coming up right here, normally that'd be a contact dunk. But when he has rim protector on, sometimes I'll give him the lucky block or whatever. Have a high block rating and have rim protector on, like as high as it can go. That's my little tip for y'all. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I really hope this helped y'all out, and it's helped me out too, just analyzing my own clips and trying to see what I can do better. So practice defense is something you got to practice this year. Everyone has the same, pretty much everyone has the same lateral quickness and stuff like that this year. Everyone's the same at defense because we all chose the same stats and shit. Some people have less badges or whatever, but you got to practice your defense, and that's the best tip I can give you. So again, I hope it helped. If it did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. We're on the way to 1K. We're 500 off, 50% of the way there. Yeah, that's gonna be the end. See y'all in the next one. Peace.